Hey everyone, today's October 6th. I'm gonna try to make this one shorter. The past two were not short, they were long. And I lost my internet reception again. Yay. So anyways, I'm doing the video, even though I can't get online. But, this is about bipolar, mainly the lithium I'm taking. So, I'm gonna try to make this short, compressed, not so many details. I started lithium September the 11th. Sorry, bad day. September the 11th, I started my lithium, and that was 300 milligrams 2 times a day. So for the first week, first week and a half, I was pretty good on it, mellow, calm down. Then around September 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th to October 1st, I was manicky and panicky. So it did work for a little while, but just not completely. I know when I first started taking it, I would take it 12 hours apart. I was trying to keep it even. Then I took it 8 hours apart because I felt more anxious and panicky, and my psychiatrist said I could, which I don't believe is this anymore, and I need a new one. I think he's an asshole. I really do. But that's besides the fact. So October 2nd, I saw my therapist, and I explained what's going on. Like, I'm more anxious, uptight, panicky. I'm just like about to bounce off the walls, which is how I feel right now because I'm panicky. That's only because I don't want to talk about this crap. So she actually talked to the psychiatrist, and it was upped from 300 milligrams twice a day to 3 times a day. So I take it at 9 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, and 11 at night, which is about 7 hours apart for each one. Yes. So I get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night compared to 10 or 11. So I'm doing better with the sleeping habit. It's a good thing. So since then I've been doing good. Even though my book is full, see all my pages got words. Yeah, those are bad days. Now, if they don't got words, which if I can find one, see, this is a pretty good week. Not that many words. But there's a lot of words in these. So anyways, when I saw my psychiatrist, I did ask about side effects, and he said that the main one would be thirst. Sorry. Dry mouth. So I'm like, thirst, okay, I could deal with that. He didn't tell me nothing else about it. I actually spoke to my therapist, and she told me a lot more about it than he did. She mentioned hair thinning, hair drying, appetite change, weight gain, hand tremor, shakes, that kind of stuff, and like a slew of other stuff. And I was like, kids, yeah. But if you see my video with my past medications, which is most of the ones I tried, there's some that I forgot to mention. I'm pretty much down to my last straw for bipolar medication. So he said lithium. I'm like, yep, let's take it. I gotta try something, because I was completely uptight, panicky, paranoid, speeding around, doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I did take the lithium. I still felt panicky after a while. They upped it. So far I'm doing good. The only side effects that I've noticed actually is I gained about 2 pounds, which I think is from the water. My ankles get so swollen sometimes. Yeah, I drink about 3 of these a day, which is 24 ounces. When I used to drink like maybe 1.5 or 1 a day. Because with the lithium, you're supposed to drink 8 to 12 ounce 8 glasses of water. That's all right. 8 glasses of 8 to 12 ounces of water. There we go. So it's definitely a lot of potty trips. I have noticed that my hair is getting drier. It used to be shinier than this, and it's just it's getting dry and brittle, like the whole thing, not just the bottom. And I did mention the appetite thing. I'm just not that hungry. For example, today for breakfast, I got up about 8 something. About 9, I had 2 pieces of toast with peanut butter and jelly. And then at 4, with my pills, I had like a bowl of chili with like maybe a cup to a cup and a half of chili in it. That's it. And I have not eaten since then. I'm not hungry. One thing I have noticed is that I'm hearing voices. Just fascinating. Which I did not know was even a side effect, actually. No one told me that was a side effect. So, yay me. So, the first time that I heard a voice was September 25th. I was actually, let me see here. Oh, I was downstairs washing the dishes after lunch, and I heard somebody say neat. I heard someone say my name. Oh wait. But it kind of sounded like a whisper type thing. So I'm like, dude, did I hear that, or am I just sleepy? Is it the medication? I wasn't sure, but it freaked me out. So I just kind of like turned off the water while like staring around the kitchen and just came straight upstairs. And I sat in the big comfy chair right over here for the rest of the day. Which again, I did not tell my husband about that one. And I was supposed to tell him everything. Personally, I think he has enough problems of his own, so I don't. The next one is October the 1st. Again, I heard somebody call my name when I was upstairs in the bedroom. I'm like, yeah, in my comfy room, gotta hear voices. Again, it kind of sounded as a whisper, but a bit more there, if you know what that means. It was a little freaky. So, the last one I heard was actually yesterday. It's right there. I put on 6:50 p.m. because it totally freaked me out. I was actually upstairs in the bathroom here, and I was washing my hands from the sticky stuff, because I put up some stuff for Halloween, the lights and the stuff on the windows and all kinds of decorations around the house, and I had tapey stuff stuck in my finger, so I'm in there trying to scrub it off with soap, which really didn't work that well, but I got some of it off. And anyways, I'm standing there in the bathroom, and I hear somebody say my name and say, "Are you there?" I mean, just like that, just that like sincere type question, and it sounded dead on like there was a person standing right next to me. Totally freaked me out. I didn't understand it. And of course, the bathroom upstairs, there's a wall with like the sink. There's the basin sink with the wall. Then there's the bathtub and the shower. So you like actually have to like lean out to see what's in the bathroom. So I like very slowly leaned out. I'm like, please don't let somebody be standing there. I mean, the voices I can handle, but seeing shit, it's too much. And at the end, there was nobody there, thank goodness. But I did ask my husband. I actually snuck down like 2 or 3 steps, and I just kind of like bent over sideways like a pretzel. Like, did you say something to me? And he's like, no. And I could just feel my face drain of color. I'm like, oh crap. And he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I did not want to tell him. But I came upstairs. He followed, and he just sat down. I'm like, son of a bitch. Gotta tell this one because it was too real. So I did. So last night I spent about 2 hours online. On Google. My search title was lithium carbonate slash comma hallucinations comma auditory hallucinations. I pushed enter, and like a whole slew of stuff popped up. So I checked out about 8 or 10 pages and found out that it's common when you first start taking lithium carbonate to actually hear things. It's more common in females than men, and it's said that about 73% of females hear stuff in the first month. And the messed up part is that even though you keep on taking it for like a month or 2 months or 6 months or 2 years or 5 years, if you start off and you hear things, then that chance is still there throughout the whole fucking treatment. Sorry for cursing. So that kind of sucks. And it was freaky because with the first dose of 300 twice a day, I heard these voices, but it was like a whisper type voice, like not really there, but it was still there. But then when it got up, there was like poof. It sounded like a real freaking person. I totally freaked out. And I did tell my husband about that one. I was tempted to call my therapist last night. And I'm like, no, don't do that. Because then she didn't send me to the hospital. I'm like, oh. Besides that, I'm doing great. And this is not turning out to be short. I'm doing good besides that. I'm more mellow, stable. My anger and rage, it's there. But before the lithium, it was like a 0 to like 100 in like a second, and it was like uncontrollable rage. With the lithium, it's like I get mad and I go from like 1 to 10 in like a second, but it's kind of like it's wrapped in a big drugged up cushion. So it can't get any worse than like being pissed off, and it just kind of stops at that. And the length of it is actually extremely short. I know before the lithium, my anger would like last for like hours. Just like as soon as I got started, I was off. You just couldn't stop me. I was blaring the music, straightening, tearing shit up, straightening back up again. Now it's like I get upset. A good example, I was actually upset with the computer. Was I upset with the computer? I was upset about something like 2 days ago. I forgot what it was. And I could feel it coming, and I shot from like a 0 to about like an 8 in like a second. I'm like, oh crap, let me get out of here. So I go into my room, which actually has an altar in there now. Probably didn't need to know that. And I meditated for like a good 20 minutes. I came out, I was like below 0. I'm like, wow. So it is definitely good with the anger. With the mood, it's great. With the anxiety, it's doing great. I'm not rushing around the house trying to do 1,000 things at once. which I enjoy not doing that because my body was really getting sore going up 4 flights of stairs. That was awful. Yeah, so I'm definitely back to normal. Somewhat. I'm gonna say completely. Except for the voices, which I'm gonna talk to my therapist about. And I don't want the medication to be reduced. No. So I think that's about it. I think I mentioned all the side effects. I made this video like 4 times. So I'll go through them once again, just to recap, just in case. I am having auditory hallucinations. With the increase in my lithium, it's become more stronger, more vivid sounding. My appetite is like small snacky meals throughout the day. I can't have big meals because I feel like throwing up. I do go to the potty a lot, but that again is because of drinking 3 of these big suckers. My hair is getting dry. There's no shine. It's getting brittle. It's getting thinner. And besides feeling like sleepy and kind of like stoned all day, I think that's about it so far. Yeah. Oh, and a sex drive. I have noticed that I do have peaks of sexual appetite, but they're like short bursts, which is not normal. Like I could be sexually intrigued from like 2 to 3, and then for the rest of the night I can be like, just don't touch me, I'm not in the mood, and like not even come close to physically getting ready, shall we say. So I have noticed that the lithium has affected my sexual appetite just a little bit, but not that much. So I think that's it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, I do think that's it. I am actually being more polite. I will say that too. Holy crap. I'm back to my old self in a way, I can say. Instead of being a complete bitch and just complaining all day. I hate this, I hate that. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? If I see my husband and like he actually does something great, like he cooked chili, and dude, this is so good. I love this chili. Thank you for fixing it for me. Actually said that shit. Of course, he stared at me like, okay, what's next? I'm like, no, I said thank you. He's like, oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. I'm like, oh my god, how evil was I? So I'm definitely trying to be more positive and thankful towards people. Instead of being a complete bipolar nutcase bitch. Yeah, I think it's kind of surprising. So, with that being said, I think I will finish because I need to get this online. Yes, I have an internet connection, so I'm gonna get this online like right now. And I'll probably make a video next Wednesday to ask my therapist. And when I found my new psychiatrist, because the one I have is a total douchebag. By the way, his name is David Berkowitz. Don't see him. I saw him for like 10 minutes, and all that he said was that it makes you thirsty. He didn't say nothing about hearing voices. Oh my goodness. So again, if there's any questions that you have regarding the lithium, like if you're new to it or if you have been on it, I would greatly appreciate any messages that you have. That'd be awesome. I'm hoping this is the right drug, like the final right one, like I don't have to try 15 of them more just to find something to keep me mellow. Bipolar is definitely a guessing game, because you got the mania and the depression, and you got to find the right combination. It's nuts. So, with all that being said, I wish you guys a great night. I need to get off, because I'm supposed to be taking a shower, eating dinner, and about to take my pills. So, yeah, I'm keeping a schedule, people. Holy crap. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.